So Maitreya Buddha will come at some point, and when you go to the stores and some shops, you see this smiling Buddha with a very big tummy. That's the representation of the Maitreya Buddha. Personally, I'm not 100% sure why they picked that particular monk's image to represent the Maitreya Buddha, except that he shows happiness and prosperity and with a bag of money, which is what's appealing to the sentient beings or human beings in this world, or even to ghosts. Just at that moment, the various clones of Kshitigarbha Bodhisattva from different universes were seen consolidated into one form that merged into one unit of Kshitigarbha Bodhisattva only. With tears in his eyes, he said to the Buddha, "You have been kind enough to bestow upon me supernatural power and transcendental wisdom. For kalpas and kalpas, for a very long time you have helped me to become very smart. May my innumerable transformations of different forms be successful in pervading various universes to lead mankind to real salvation, and hopefully all my clones can do a great job in all different universes to help all human beings or creatures. Though human beings have not the slightest interest in reaping good deeds, some people say, like the earthlings are without light, without the sun and the moon. So similarly, the human beings, without the teachings from the great lights, we are pretty much in the darkness. I shall strive to convert them gradually and bring great relief and happiness to all. Pray do not be disheartened over the evils of these beings, as I shall bear the full responsibility to prove them to be to the supreme state of Buddhahood. So I will do whatever I can to help them to become enlightened." Again, Kshitigarbha Bodhisattva requested the honored one of the world do not feel distress over the evils of human beings in the generations to come by repeating his vows 3 times. So he pretty much said, I will just take care of everybody, everywhere, all the time, so don't worry about it. Shakyamuni Buddha was thus highly delighted and said, "My blessings, I appreciate your strong vows, and may you be praised for your efforts to heal the human world, and that your aim for Buddhahood after your firm resolution to convert them is achieved." So basically, when the hell realm has become exhausted, then he will stop being a Bodhisattva and graduate to Buddhahood. In Buddhahood, he is fully enlightened without any defilement. So, and he also helps the beings in the hell realm, right? So his efforts to heal the human world as well as the other realms. Chapter 3. Observations of retribution of human beings resulting from previous karmas. Retribution is payback or judgment, I guess. At that time, Queen Mahamaya, mother of the Buddha, who died 7 days after the Buddha was born, she dreamed that she was going to conceive an elephant. A white elephant entered her right side of her body. On the way back home from her summer vacation to the palace, she allegedly stood up, leaned against a tree, and gave birth to the Buddha, I think from the side of her body. And because of her giving birth to the Buddha was such a good karma, such a big deal, that she immediately left the human realm to enter the heavenly realm to enjoy. And people in the human realm think that's a great tragedy and good suffering, which is not exactly what the Buddhists teach from the Mahayana tradition. Ask Kshitigarbha Bodhisattva respectfully with clasped hands like this: "My Divine One, human beings in the samsara world commit different sins. What retribution do they receive for their karma?" Kshitigarbha Bodhisattva replied by saying, "There are millions and millions of worlds. In some of them you will find hells as we have in our samsara world. In some of them there are no hells, such as the Sukhavati, the Western paradise." So this is a key reference to the goal of the Mahayana Pure Land Buddhism, and the Western Pure Land refers to the Pure Land Buddhism. and they call it paradise because it is not the land of duality. It is the land of unity, and there are 3 sutras which I was reciting for over like maybe 5-10 years with my father on this particular place. So in some of them they are females, whereas in others they are not. Where there are no males females distinction, that's where the places have unity more or less, unlike the earth, which is continuously dualistic, very much like the shadow and the sun and the temperature and the wetness and the waves and everything. Between the range of high and low, there's a continuity of everything in our earth. In some you will be able to hear the preaching of the Buddha, but in other ones people are not privileged to listen to the Dharma. In some there are Saravakas. Saravakas is a type of Hinayana. Mahayana is a big vehicle, Hinayana is a small vehicle, and the Saravakas are the people who attain enlightenment, who by listening to the teachings for their own personal cultivation. Saravaka yana is one of the 3 yanas known to Mahayana Buddhism. It translates literally as the vehicles of the listeners. So that's what it is. And let's go back. Saravakas, Arhas, the people with high level of enlightenment. Prateka Buddhas, these are the people who learn about enlightenment through understanding causes and effect pretty much on their own. The spelling again is different. So in some places they are practitioners, in some other places they are no practitioners. Those do not exist. Consequently, suffering in different hells are numerous and cannot be explained in details. So it's a lot of different hells. Queen Mahamaya asked again, I only seek to know the types of suffering for beings of the samsara world. Samsara world refers to our universe. So that's it for the day. Take care of yourself and enjoy your weekend.